Good morning, Spartans. Today on the low of 24 and a high of 39.
Have a great day.
Woo! Hey seniors, if you haven't got your cap and gowns from the office yet, go get them because we're peacing out in like 2 months. Seriously, come get these. Seniors, make sure you submit your senior picture, baby picture, and quote. A lot of you don't have it, and so your quote is I love school, so submit one.
Yeah, bro, you should get a new mask.
Hey, we happen to have all sorts of masks down in the office, so anytime you need one, especially after you sneeze, come on down and grab one.
I was a little late this morning, so I just threw on the mask I've been wearing the past couple days. You know you can get a new mask from the office.
Hey guys, we happen to have all sorts of masks down in the office, so anytime you need one, swing on down.
Hey Spartans, for lunch today we have
Y para el almuerzo hoy vamos a tener
Tex-Mex mac and cheese,
carne con queso Tex-Mex,
bacon cheeseburger,
hamburguesa con queso y tocino
and classic pepperoni pizza.
y pizza de pepperoni clásica.
Sounds delicious.
Escucha? Delicioso.
Frederick Meyer Garden's spring exhibit will open on Monday. There will be around 7,000 tropical butterflies with the opening this spring.
Starting on March 8th, people in Michigan 50 years or older with a pre-existing condition and family caregivers will qualify for the COVID-19 vaccine.
One eagle-eyed thrift shopper spotted a promising-looking piece of porcelain at a yard sale. He didn't even haggle over the price of $35. He soon later found out it would be worth over $500,000. This is a 1,428,471% price hike.
Moves before NFL free agency have already been made. Multiple notable players have been released from their former teams. Some of these players include Giants wide receiver Golden Tate, Saints tight end Jared Cook, Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph, Broncos defensive tackle Jarrell Casey, and Texans running back Duke Johnson. These are the first cuts to come in the NFL. An unnamed head coach believes that all the cuts for teams to comply with the cap will be a massacre, while another NFL insider expects it to be a bloodbath.
So what does saxicolis mean?
Saxicolis. You know when you like at the beach you can pick up them conch shells and they like play sounds if you blow through them? Well, it's some guy who like drilled holes in one and he'll play it, and you gotta go over when he plays and you gotta just drop a little coin in his shell, because that's the only way he gets better.
So what does saxicolis mean?
Oh, it's a type of saxophone. Yeah.
So what does saxicolis mean?
When you have a saxophone and then you have coal and you put it in the saxophone.
So what does saxicolis mean?
I don't know. Saxophone? That's all I got. I'm out of here.
So what does saxicolis mean? George, I might need your help on this one.
I believe it is the fear of socks.
So what does saxicolis mean?
Well, George, you did not tell Denise the correct answer. It's like Patrick the Star. It's when you live under a rock.
Spartan Student Council is still trying to have a court this year. We are trying to have some normalcy in this crazy year and keep the tradition alive. All students will be receiving an email with student nomination surveys. Keep your eyes out and get ready to vote.
KTC's virtual open house will correspond with KCTC's open house on Thursday, March 25th, 5 to 7 p.m. Open house will run from the front page of KCTC's website, which will be right here. See what KTC can offer high school students as well.
KCTC's criminal justice application is due this week. Please get it to Mrs. Converse along with your yellow KCTC enrollment form ASAP. The deadline for all other programs is March 19th. KCTC will be holding their virtual community open house on Thursday, March 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. Open house will run from the front page of KCTC's website. The link is right here. We encourage all community members to attend and see what KCTC can offer high school students.
Hey seniors, if you're interested in going to Davenport, stop down in the office and see Mr. Pepper. He has some dope Davenport merch for you.
Only seniors and only if you're interested in going to Davenport.
Heck yeah.
Spartans. So the sheriff's department put all the schools into like a food drive competition for the kids first food basket. So I had this sign made, and there's a recycle bin down here. So these are the things they're asking for, and I'm just hoping that you guys can help me out with this, because I'd really like to beat like all the other schools, to be honest with you, because I'm a little competitive. So they're asking for fruit cups, pouches, applesauce, beef sticks, and if we get some brown paper bags, I'm gonna see if the elementary schools can like color them, or if you want to decorate them, go ahead and decorate them. Anything extra you want to do, just do it, man. Let's fill this bin. Thank you so much.
Sparta boys continued their dominance in the OK Silver last night with a 27-3 win against Comstock Park. Brennan Horgan was the high roller with an outstanding 275. Other high rollers were Caleb Rowland with a 213, Andrew Eiler with a 207, and Xander Slaughter with a 190. Their next match is today at home versus Belding, whose only loss was against Spartans earlier this season. This should be a good match. Let's go, boys!
The Sparta girls won their match last night against Comstock Park with a score of 24-6. The high scores were from Aaliyah Dines with her personal best of 228, Kendall Bjorkman with a 170, Abby Way with a 152, and Haley Peak with a 144. Good job, girls.
Hey Spartans, thank you to those of you who've been participating in Reading Month so far, the first couple days of March. Just want to remind you that you have lots of ways you can win prizes. We're going to have a drawing on Friday, so you can head to the website and enter your reading time every hour you're reading. Some of you are reading books for class, so you're getting a lot of reading time in. Don't forget to log that here. Also, check out our Battle of the Books bracket. We have some awesome titles that you can read about here and vote which ones you want to win. We also need some more videos to go on Spartan News. We had a student start us off this week, and then a great video from Mr. Graham. So pick a book that you really like, or just something that you like to read that you'd love to share with us, and make a quick video for us, get it uploaded to Drive, and send that to Mr. Owens so we can get it on the news. Happy reading!
I'd like to recommend the Delirium series. This is a young adult dystopian series, and it's one of the best I've read, and there are a lot of them out there. One of the reasons I like it is because it focuses less on the love story than some of the series out there, like Divergent, for example. Not that Divergent isn't a good book, but this one was kind of unique. And it's about Lena, who is 18, and she lives in a gated community that has outlawed love for the last 64 years. Of course, it sounds like there's going to be a love story, and there is. It's just not the primary focus. But what happens in this society is when people turn 18, they have to have a brain surgery that shuts off some of the emotional centers in their brain. So what happens is Lena ends up escaping, that's not giving too much away, escaping this gated community, and she ends up in the wilds, and she meets some really interesting and cool minor characters and joins basically a resistance. Sounds like I'm talking about Star Wars. But she joins the resistance fighters, and it becomes this sort of epic journey, and she searches for her mother, and she searches for freedom, and it has a really, really good ending. Sometimes the endings to some of these series can be a little disappointing, or you have questions, and this one just wrapped everything up really nicely. These are the other covers if you're looking for it on Amazon. I also have the trilogy. If anyone would like to check it out from me, just see me in B104.